Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, a little bit of the bubbly. What's going on, Godzirra Nation? This is ArghGodzirra. We are back with more WWE SmackDown. Shut your mouth! Thank you for joining me as always. We won at Survivor Series. Team SmackDown took it down in the table elimination match. We took down Steve Austin. We took down Kurt Angle. We took down Brock Lesnar. But most importantly, we teamed up with Vince to kick the holy hell out of Ric Flair in the middle of that ring when it was all said and done. Tonight on Raw, we're taking on the Big Show in the main event in a singles match. TLC to open up the show, singles match against the Big Show to close it. I can't expect anything more, but Vince McMahon is now the owner of both Raw and SmackDown. So it's very keen to see how the new WWE is about to shape up. And here comes the former owner of Raw. We hadn't ended to our feud last night, but believe me, it's not over yet. The match is over. Because the true winner should be decided by an official title match. Okay. I sure don't have any right to say that, but as the only one who truly devotes my life to the WWE, I will request the matches for the Undisputed Championship title. The Survivor Series is over, and now our Armageddon will begin. Well, Linda McMahon came out and said that Survivor Series was supposed to be the end, so Ric Flair's just pushing his luck here. Triple H! It's just like what you want to hear, shut Flair's damn mouth at the pay-per-view. Okay? It's going to be a piece of cake for you, right? I know you can do it. Well, I know I can do it as well. I'd just like a little bit of continuity up in here. I mean, Linda comes and puts her foot down saying it's going to end at Survivor Series, and then Ric Flair just takes it and throws it out the goddamn window. We got Rikishi. Ooh. No. That looked like Jazz. I don't want to talk to Jazz. Let's talk to Big Rikishi. I did it for The Rock. Rikishi, man. Very underrated during his time, I feel. Oh, hey, Triple H, what's up? Great. Thank you for asking me not so good. No, I'm great, man. I'm doing great. Well, try harder. Till I kick your ass. You know what, Rikishi? I've already had a match against you in this series. And we put you down pretty damn quick, so you want to be throwing muscle like that? You want to be able to back it up, that's what I'm saying. And she's gone. Thank God for that. Gotta go, Billy Kidman. And definitely Billy and Chuck, because Billy and Chuck are OP in this game. And now we get to take on the Big Show. So Armageddon is the next pay-per-view. And we're going to have an Undisputed Championship match. We haven't had our title on the line for a very long time, but the winner of that obviously is going to put an end to this war. We have to win it for Team SmackDown. We've got to represent. However, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this episode, coming to the ring, live on Monday Night Raw, the COO, the King of Kings, the Cerebral Assassin, the game, your undisputed champion, Triple H! I wonder who we're going to go up against for the title. They're going to throw Brock Lesnar at us again at Armageddon. Oh, or do we get the six-man Armageddon Hell in a Cell match for the title? That would be sick. I'm pretty sure this is around the time they actually had that match too, so I'd be down to throw down in that type of match. It's been a little while since we've taken on the man who's about to come out. Well, it's the Big Big Show.
And the opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing 5.
We should be able to put him away quite quickly here.
Big Show.
Surprisingly enough, you'd think a big man like the Big Show would be pretty hard to take down, but unfortunately, because of his overall rating, compared to our overall rating, he's just really a small little blip on the radar, if you know what I'm saying. Earl, ring that bell. Look at that, chop just puts him down to the ground. Hell in a Cell coming up in a couple of days' time. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, if The Fiend doesn't walk out of Hell in a Cell as as the Universal Champion, see, I'm getting the game and real life mixed up here. If he doesn't walk out with that Universal Championship belt around his waist, I will be bitterly disappointed. Bray Wyatt created this whole Fiend 5-5 Funhouse persona on his own. He asked for some creative control, they gave it to him, and without a shadow of a doubt, it is the best thing on WWE programming right now. You can try to debate that with me all you want, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not budging off that fact. They need to cash in while Bray Wyatt is running as hot as he is. And the beauty about it, it gives you opportunity to move Seth Rollins to SmackDown, which I'm sure Fox will love having someone like Seth Rollins on their brand. So, I don't know, you tell me. Who are you backing in this week's, I'll say this week's, it's a couple of days away. Who are you backing at Hell in a Cell? There's a poll up on the right hand corner of the screen right now. Click on it, put your vote in, let it be heard. The Fiend or Seth Rollins? In the meantime, as I alluded to prior to this match starting, we're putting work on Big Show in a big way. Told you it wasn't going to be much of a handful. Tell you what though, we got screenshots the other day and a little bit of footage of some never before seen kind of things from 2K20. Looking very crisp, ladies and gentlemen. The Fiend looks absolutely brilliant. Even has the Bray Wyatt head kind of, lantern that he come out with. Looks brilliant. Can't wait to dive into it. And the 2K originals with the horror theme that they're running with, I'm definitely looking forward to playing that on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Given the fact that we're going to be doing a lot of horror-based stuff on the channel throughout the month of October, that just might be the first thing we bring to the channel if it is available upon release. The match is over, but Stone Cold and Kurt are here. It looks like they're eager to put a beating on the champion. The battle for the belt is underway. Okay, that confirms it. We get jumped by Kurt Angle and Stone Cold. That Armageddon Hell in a Cell match is going down. However, it is SmackDown Week 2. Keen to see what is thrown at us this week. What do you got for us, Vince? Triple H and Jericho taking on Steve Austin and Kurt Angle. Man, I watched AEW Dynamite. Chris Jericho. Oh, he might have packed a little bit of weight on, but ladies and gentlemen, I still think he's one of the greatest of all time.
Along with Terry the King we are broadcasting SmackDown from Long Island, New York.
They're going to have a discussion about the battle over the belt in this very ring. Do you really think those guys can just talk? They're going to end up in a rumble. The official battle will start at the next pay-per-view. Fine, but only 3 from each team can be in it. There you go, it's confirmed. That's fine by me. It'll be a 6-way match. I hope you can handle it. The same thing goes for you. Woo! Oh wow, that was a peaceful discussion. I'm shocked. This has to be the silence before the storm. It scares the hell out of me. Bring it on, I say. will be one of the most anticipated episodes in the series so far, I think. I'm not going over to The Undertaker. Every time we've spoken to Taker, he's knocked me out. Billy for the win. Kane. And it's time for the Team GOAT to get to work, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know what older WWE game we're going to play next, but I'm very keen to get a Chris Jericho playthrough going. The two superstars I want to do a series as the most. I want to do a series as Chris Jericho. I want to do a series as a younger Randy Orton around his legend killer days. There's definitely plenty more WWE coming. Whether it be 2K20 or the older titles, it's time to start sharing my love with the rest of you guys. And I appreciate you guys always stopping by to check this content out. It means a lot to myself. Who's gonna make it? You know what, for a PlayStation 2 game, some of the graphics from PlayStation 2 were severely outdated, but they got the models for these characters pretty spot on given, you know, the point in time when this game was made. You can definitely understand why this stands up as one of the better wrestling games that has ever come out. Break the walls down! Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, a little bit of the bubbly. Who would have thought that Chris Jericho would end up being the face of a startup company, of a mixed group of wrestlers, and be as huge as he is now compared to back then? Because he was a household name back in these days, but ladies and gentlemen, right now, even though he's, you know, peaking in age, he'd have to be close to still being in the peak and the prime of his career. Here comes the Rattlesnake. Here to shake things up. The one thing I'm loving about 2K20 as well, they seem to be using the younger models for the characters. So normally what they do is, say for example, they've got an Austin from the 80s as a playable character. They would have Austin's current face scan and just put it on a younger body, so it would look very contrived and weird. Same with Kurt Angle. The younger Kurt Angles in the 2K games right now have his really old wrinkly face on a younger body, and it doesn't look right. If you look at the models that are coming out now, they're made to fit the character from the era they're in. Jerry Lawler, the current Jerry Lawler, looks absolutely flawless. You've got Stone Cold. He comes out less wrinkled because it's a throwback to a younger Steve Austin. I'm just loving what they're doing with 2K. I can't hype up 2K any more than I already have. So much 2K content is going to be coming to this channel, it is not funny. But it's time to get our tag match underway, ladies and gentlemen. The aim of the game, keep Steve Austin in this ring for as long as possible without him managing to get a tag off to Kurt. And as I say that, he's going to throw me in the corner. It's a good thing we fought back. We want to be able to inflict as much damage onto Steve without bringing Kurt into the fold as possible. We don't want this tag match taking forever. The tag matches seem to be the longest matches we have on this series so far. That's because you've always got the partner coming in, always breaking up the count. I have worked out a little manipulative way to swing our favour when it comes to doing a pin. I've done it a couple of times. But what you want to do is you want to make sure your opponent's partner is in the ring just before you put the pin on. You wait for Earl to kick him out, Because once El Hebner gets involved and he kicks out your partner or your opponent's partner, they have to get outside of the ring and walk the entirety back to their spot to get on the apron from the outside. And during that little transitional period, for whatever reason, the AI does not come back into the ring again. So that's when you take advantage. Thanks, Kurt. Get out of here. Alright, Jericho, if you want to come in and give me a hand, that'd be great.
I believe Triple H can destroy any individual in the WWE.
Come here, Austin. Get out of here.
The sadistic Austin.
Come here, Steven.
With that right knee. Hope he doesn't get beaten up too badly.
Ow.
Triple H is in tremendous physical
Let's
condition.
just manipulate Steve's knees as much as possible. We know how weak those bad boys are.
Face wrestling. Dangerous DDT.
Snap DDT. We've almost got him set up for the pedigree as well. You want to dance, Kurt? Jericho, come in. That's it.
As tough as any
Uh-oh.
that I've personally
Uh-oh.
ever seen. And he's
Great. This is fantastic. Getting double teamed by my own partner. I've got to assume Jericho's going to be part of the match for the title. Who else would they involve, though, from SmackDown? I'm not sure. Would The Rock be in it? We've got The Undertaker, who we pinched from Raw.
back drop.
Get off me, Kurt. Oh, he's put the ankle lock on. Oh, no! In the heat of the moment, I didn't realise that Kurt Angle had been made the legal man, ladies and gentlemen. Whoops. Well, it's not the first time we've lost to Kurt Angle in this playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, the superstars that have the submission finishes, once they lock that in, you're almost guaranteed not to get out of it. That's a little bit disappointing. I was too busy talking to you all at home that I didn't realise that he'd made the sneaky tag. I thought Austin was still the legal man. Oh well, put that to the back of our minds. Monday Night Raw Week 3. Which means the next episode hopefully should be the Armageddon match. Tornado tag, Triple H and The Rock taking on Lesnar and Angle. So I think that confirms the 6. I'm going to assume it's going to be The Rock, Jericho, myself, Angle, Lesnar, and Austin. The same 6 that fought each other at Survivor Series locked in a cell. Here's Flair. Well, I guess now is a good time for my announcement. Mine. I present to you from my team, Kurt Angle, Steve Austin, and Brock Lesnar. Listen, Mr. McMahon. Oh, come on. You'd call him Vince. There is no way in hell you can win the belt. Get it? Because it's going to be a Hell in a Cell match. Here comes The Rock. The most electrifying superstar in sports entertainment. You're my tag team partner tonight, but we'll be enemies at the pay-per-view. Remember that. Well, he's pretty much confirmed that he's going to be in the match without Vince even confirming who's representing SmackDown. Thanks for the spoiler alert, Rock. Go make another Fast and Furious film. Anybody backstage? No? Alright, let's get this show on the road. Go, Mark Henry. Yeah, Hell in a Cell triple threat. Come on, Jericho, pull through for me, baby. Why the hell would Raw open up with a Hell in a Cell match? And why the hell don't I get to feature in matches like that? Why do I get delegated the crap matches? Oh well. For the final time in this episode, ladies and gentlemen, take it in. The COO, the King of Kings, the Cerebral Assassin, the Game, your undisputed champion now and forever, Triple H. See, the Hell in a Cell works in our favour because we can pin any of those 5 superstars and it's game over. However, the same works in retaliation. One of them can pin the other and they win my title. So it's quite simple. How am I going to look at winning this title? I'm going to get outside of the cage. I'm going to climb to the top of the cage. And I'm pretty sure, just like the older games, you can pin them outside of the ring. So if we can get someone on top of the cage, drop the good old pedigree, get the pin on, I think we might be in some good stead. But here he comes. I don't think we've ever partnered up before, but we've definitely faced off in the ring before. No. 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 We don't need to see your entrance. And I'm sorry. You suck. We know it. Let's get to the match. I'm anxious to put these guys away after Kurt embarrassing me the last time. Not happening again, Kurt. The one superstar I'm surprised that has not been able to put us away is Brock Lesnar. As I say that, he's now going to start monstering me around the ring. How do you feel about him challenging Kofi Kingston as well, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think Brock Lesnar is destined to become the new WWE Champion and take SmackDown into the future? Or do you think Kofi Kingston pulls off the impossible and manages to put the beast away? I'm still very pissed off at the fact that Seth Rollins can beat Brock Lesnar twice, but Braun Strowman isn't allowed to beat him once. That's all I'm saying. Braun Strowman should have had a main title run by now for a very long time, and a very long time ago. But Vince doesn't seem to be keen on wanting to give the big man any credit, any reward for effort. Kurt Angle's starting to come back against The Rock, but it's okay. He's got it under control. He's got second 12. I cannot English today. I'm so sorry. Oh, Suplex City! Thank you, Rock, for coming over and giving your boy a hand. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Get off me, Lesnar. He's just ragdolling me. I think it's going to be a race. What's going to get hit first, the rock bottom or the pedigree? With that little cheeky move on Angle, I think we know the answer. Here it comes. Rock, you've just got to keep Angle down. Oh, that's it. Throw him out the ring. It's game over. Come on, Earl. 1, 2, 3. At least we've got a little bit of redemption before the end of the show. The end of the episode. Holy crap. I didn't want to finish with another loss. That upset loss in the middle there, I'll have to live with it, but I don't like it. Everyone who's scheduled for the tag team match is now here in the ring. Okay? It doesn't matter who's on your side or not, everyone is an enemy. Triple H, the champion, is obviously going to have a hard time dealing with this situation. Well, not really. I'll take it as it comes, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be the end of this episode as well. When we return, Armageddon gets underway. I'm so excited. It's going to be a good time. If you enjoyed this episode, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to leave a like on the video. It goes a long way to supporting myself and the channel, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you're new to the channel, plenty of other content to check out. I urge you to do so. And if you happen to enjoy what I'm throwing down, you can get on board the ArghGodzirra Nation by hitting that subscribe button down below in the description of this video. Not only will you find links to my social media accounts, and if you don't follow me on Facebook and Twitter, please do so. It'd be hugely appreciated. You can also find a series playlist to catch up on any episodes you might have missed up until this point. Conveniently, you can do it at your own pace. Thank you, Godzirra. You are most welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that little notification bell before you leave as well, so every single time something brand new hits the channel, you guys get notified straight away. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.